live in a little ghetto-ass neighborhood. Every time I'd get home at night, I was like afraid that somebody would rob me or something. Now I live in a nice neighborhood. It's so safe. But honestly, it's so safe that I'm scared again. They do shit that's not normal out there. The other night, I went walking through a park, like 10 p.m. at night, just to clear my head. And this little white girl comes up to me. She was like 8 years old, by herself. She was like, hi. I said, hell nah. It doesn't matter what color she is. If any little girl is at a park this late at night by herself, it's only for one of two reasons. Either one, they're out here to catch pedophiles. I don't want no part in her sting operation. This little girl's a fed. Good for her. Or two, this bitch is a demon. Right now, she's all sweet and innocent. Hi. But in a minute, she's gonna... Either way, she don't got nothing to do with me. I'm minding my business. I kept walking. I was ignoring her. But she kind of got me, though, because I get offended easily. I'm a sensitive dude. I kept walking, and she keeps going. She's like, hi. I said, nope. And she goes again, hi. I was like, And then she goes, hola. I said, bitch. This is not a language thing with police. My friends are. A lot of my friends are these hood-ass dudes from hood areas. I don't even know how we click, man. For real. Like, you ever take pictures with people from the hood? It's hard, man. They're always throwing up their gang signs, their hood, their east side, Oak Cliff. I feel awkward, though, because I'm from the suburbs. I don't know what to do in pictures. They're over here. I'm just like... I'm like, stop fighting. Every time we touch, I'm not sure. The only time I've ever felt afraid of the police was a couple years ago. They passed this law in Texas. It's called the SB4 law. And this is what I read online. It said they gave the police the authority to arrest you if you look suspicious of being an illegal. And I'm not an illegal. I was born here. But sometimes I'll look at my skin. And even to me, it looks a little suspicious. So what do they see? You know what I'm saying? And it says that law is mostly for the cops that are right near the border. They work the border towns. And I don't live near the border, but I'm still scared. Because what the fuck makes you suspicious of being an illegal? What makes you fall under suspicion? 80% of this room is suspicious. That shit had me scared, man. That shit had me so scared. I don't even put salsa on my taco anymore. Too suspicious. I feel scared that I'm gonna be in a restaurant just throwing it on, and a cop eating lunch is gonna be like... Be like, hands behind your back. No citizen could handle that amount of heat. He'd be like, you're coming with me, pussy magnet. I'd be like, going out with other of my single friends. Like, I was out, it was like 6 of us Mexican dudes, and then my buddy Zach was with us. He was the only white dude in the crew that night. And Zach was the only one talking to a girl, which I'm cool with. I'm a great wingman. That girl was looking at us like, dang, you know, all these Mexicans, one white dude. She goes, how do y'all even know each other? And this is how I know I'm a badass wingman, because without even thinking about it, I was like, oh, we work on his property. The other Mexicans I was with, they're no sabo kids. They don't even know Spanish. But I was like, right, guys? They're like, see? I got a temper, be getting me into problems. Like the other day, I walked out of a bar. And then I tried to go back in the bar. And a police officer, he grabbed me by my arm like I'm a kid. He was like, whoa, you can't go back in there, boss. And I didn't like that he grabbed me by my arm. But he called me boss, so... I was like, at least he knows, shit. It's because I like compliments a lot. I do. I'm a sucker for compliments. A cop could be beating my ass, but if he compliments me while he does it, I'll be cool with it. For real, police officers should compliment the shit out of everybody they arrest. They might have an easier time. Like me, all right, check this out. Like if a cop was being racist to me, I don't know what I would do. I'd be so scared. I'd probably run for my life. Like if a cop slammed me up against the wall and he was just like, yeah, being there, I'd be like, oh my God, like I'm gonna die, I gotta go. Like, but if a cop slammed me up against the wall and he was just like, I bet you get a lot of pussy. I'd be like, all right. Take me to bars. I really did it because I wanted to impress women. But so far, I've just been impressing men. They're the only ones who really care. Like I was telling my boy that I did the oil change on my car. He was like, where'd you take it? I said, no, I did it. He goes, I was like, calm down, pervert. What the fuck? When I was a kid, I did a little paint and body, but the mechanics of it, I never messed with it, you know, and learning. I know a thing or two now, but before, I didn't really know much. I didn't even know what type of oil my own car used at first. I remember the dude at the store was like, what kind of oil do I get you? I was like, whatever Vin Diesel uses. He's like, I don't know what Vin Diesel uses. I was like, well, you don't know nothing about cars, bro. Or family. Don't clap. That's a stupid ass joke. Don't clap. Y'all should be ashamed of me that I even said that. Like, you should be ashamed, man. You know what's crazy is I was so cocky about that joke. I was a little high when I wrote that. But I was so high that I didn't even realize it was like funny because it's so stupid. I thought it was like I'm so smart. I was right there like, and then I'm gonna be like, get this. Or family. Nah, but I learned that my car uses 5W30. And when I learned that, or when I learn anything new about cars, I feel like I'm ready to chop it up with other car guys, talk shop. But then I talk to car guys, and they remind me, I don't know shit. This dude at a car show was telling me about his truck. He was like, yeah, what can I tell you, bro? You know, I did an E85 conversion. It's a 454 big block V8 that I took out of a 75 C10. The truck itself is a 68 C10. Got about 118 cc to about 120 cc headers. I was running 93 cc headers on this bad boy, but that 9-to-1 compression ratio just popped that piston right out of there, boy. I said, for real? I was like, I don't know, maybe put 5W30 on there, bro. That's what Vin Diesel uses. You know? I want to know more stuff, you know what I mean? I want to know more stuff. Because I want to be smarter, be better at conversation. Because sometimes other comedians will invite me onto their podcast. And, like, I want to be a better guest. One time, I got to go on Joe Rogan's podcast. Yeah. The man has like the biggest podcast in the world, and he gave me a great opportunity by having me on, man. But I didn't have shit to talk about. And then I fucked up because I started reading the comments, and everybody was like, man, this guy is boring. The last guy he was so interesting. The last guy had a good episode. Every comment, the last guy was this and that. And I know I'm dry, but now I'm like, all right, well, who's this last guy, right? So I go to check. And the guy on the episode before mine, he was like an F-22 fighter pilot spilling government secrets. Hell yeah, his episode was better than mine. I was like, what the fuck they put me after him for? That man had government secrets. I was on my dumbass episode like, I'm a little introverted, man. Like if I smoke with a dude that I meet after a show or something, like I don't even know what to talk about. But I feel the pressure to talk and to entertain. So I'll start the conversation off, but I'll start it with a lie. I don't know why. Dumbass lies. I'll be like, hey, I have a dog. They're like, oh yeah? Where'd you get it? What kind of dog? And then I'm like, fuck. These lies I tell, though, they're teaching me a lot about me. I'm learning I'm a racist. Because if I'm smoking with another Mexican dude or with like a black dude, I'd be like, man, I got this purebred Rottweiler. I got him from a badass breeder, paid top dollar. If I'm smoking with white people, I'd be like, first off, he's a rescue. I rescued a golden retriever, actually. And his name's Oliver. Thank you. Thank you. I cheated, but thank you. I'm playing. I didn't cheat. I would never, ever hurt a woman. I'm single. I don't know. I like being single. I like dating around, you know, it's fun. I'm 28 now. I'm experienced enough that I can see stuff I don't like coming a mile away. Like, I don't like when women have trust issues. I'm sorry somebody gave you trust issues, but I ain't got no time for that. Like, I was with this one girl, and I was just being straightforward. I was like, hey, before we mess around, just please don't leave me hickeys. I don't like that. And she got mad. She was like, why? You got hoes? Yes. I'm not that good looking. It took me a very long time to accumulate these hoes. Don't fuck this up for me. Hey, hoes don't like that joke. Women laugh at it, but hoes don't. So if you didn't laugh, you see how now they're like, ha, ha, ha. I didn't get it at first. Yeah, but you know, I'm out here having some fun. I know what I like and what I don't like. Like, I like a woman from a broken home. The less parents I have to meet, the better. I like girls who don't wear like way too much makeup. Like I get it. Sometimes you guys like to put on a lot, like for sport. Yeah, I see those videos y'all be making. You're like, here's how you apply a shitload. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about sometimes you're just going out to dinner or you're just going to the bar and y'all put on way too much. And you can always tell when a girl put on way too much makeup, because when y'all take it off, we're just like, oh shit. I'm like, hey, you're an artist.